my ego. My God. Irasinya kupon henda. Eish. My brother, my sister, what are we talking about? I am saying that I have a tape here. And the coach, my brother, my sister, is Ali El-Jish. Ali El-Jish. He has been dealing with Ghanaian footballers. And according to him, as you would hear in this tape, Ghanaian footballers are the best in the world. He has a reason we are not doing well in international games like the AFCON and the World Cup. When I heard it early this morning, it broke my back. This is the tape of the day and is the utterances of a Dubaian coach by name Ali El-Jish.
Ghana is one of my favorite teams in the AFCON. I always have a soft spot. Ghana is one of my favorite teams in the AFCON. I always have a soft spot for Ghana because behind you there's 3 or 4 of my players, or my better players, are Ghanaian. I love Ghanaians. I love their attitude to football. I love their strength. I love their mentality. But what's going on with Ghana on the AFCON? Ghana has won the AFCON 4 times. Now they haven't won it for 40 years. Why? I tell you why. Very simple. Corruption. It's like a bad smell and it seeps through the system. I know Ghana because I've recruited Ghanaian players for many, many years. Right at the top level, all the way down, there's corruption. You have a country where the best young players do not want to play for the best teams in the country. Why is that? Because when the clubs get hold of you, all they want to do is cash into you. They're not interested in development. They're not interested in your future. They're interested in making dollars off you. That's what's going on in Ghana. They're not producing at any youth level throughout. And when they get to the AFCON, they get battered. They'll be very lucky to qualify from this tournament. They won't. They'll be very lucky to dominate African football again if things don't change and change drastically.
Coach Ali El-Jish. Hey, did you hear what he said? I know the accent is a problem, but he made sense. He said Ghanaian players are one of the best players in the world. And he loves Ghanaian players. After several years of dealing with Ghanaian players and bringing them to play international football, he realizes that Ghana football cannot go anywhere because of corruption. He said every aspect of Ghanaian football smells of corruption. Shame on you, politicians. Dirty, smelly politicians. You are those who smell. This man is smelling. This man doesn't live in Ghana. This man is an Arab. But years of dealing with Ghanaian players, he has come to realize that every sphere of our football smells and smacks of corruption. From when you show interest in the player, 6 million people will tell you they have access to the player. All of them are fraudulent. From when you meet a minister who wants a kickback before you meet the sports minister himself. Then before you meet who, everybody wants a bribe. Shame on you. Sometimes, to be honest with you, I know it's not a good suggestion, but sometimes I wish that Rollins would be here with his big gun again and tie all these people to the firing squad and press the trigger. Whatever comes out of the trigger, I don't know. My brother, my sister, it's sad. Why is it that corruption is killing us? We had a pretentious president who said he was coming to fight corruption. He himself is supervising over dirty corruption. What kind of people do we have? Every day before I leave my house, I ask myself, Black Rasta, how much food do you need today? And I realize I don't need much. Then I ask myself, how much do I need today? I realize I don't need too much. There's no reason to be corrupt. Corruption comes out of the fact that we want to have more than just we need. Our needs. We are running away from the needs and going beyond the needs and asking for wants. Every politician wants to build 5 houses. He wants to drive 10 cars. He wants to have the sexiest body sculpted girls in town. Right now in Ghana, Big Nyash is better than a professor's degree. Right now in Ghana, big boobs, they are far better than any degree. All our degrees have no pedigree. It's all about Big Nyash. There was a friend of mine who told me, I don't want to say it, lest people would say that I am, I'll leave it here. My brother, it hurts me when I talk about corruption. It's because of corruption, Asoriba hasn't built a story building yet. It's because of corruption, Black Rasta hasn't built a house yet. It's because of corruption, Mawena does not have a house. It's because of corruption, Mansa walks all the way to work every day. It's because of corruption. Our roads are full of potholes. Our electricity supply is erratic. And anytime it rains, we are flooded, yet we don't have good drinking water. That's what the Bible says. In the midst of water, the fool is thirsty. When I heard this from the guy, I felt so sad. I felt terrible. My brother, it's over to you. We need a radical leader. We need a leader with a common sense. When they are in opposition, oh, this one is corrupt, that one is a thief. Yet the moment is their turn to become president is their turn to loot. It's lootocracy. It hurts me. Our football has died because of corruption. Player agents all over the place. Everybody wants his player in there, whether they can play football or not. Some of them, you see them running as if they have scrotal hernia. How do you call scrotal hernia in Chi? Scrotal hernia. Echo. Echo. In Hausa, we say Gbewa. In Ewe. How do they say it in Ewe? Ewe. Gbewa. Akofa is going to tell me how we say it in Ewe. Akofa says she doesn't know. My brother, that is where we are. I leave it here. It's been the African History class. Time now to